As a qualified beauty expert, having helped so many bridal parties, brides and guys as well, and lots of gay weddings too and civil partnerships, what do you do on the wedding day? What's the sort of do's and don'ts? Well, on the actual wedding day, don't change any brand, because you could have a reaction to any new product. So if that's skincare, if that's shaving products, for example, for the guys, grooming products, make sure you've already had them pre-bought and that you've bought the products that you know work for you. When you're having, for example, your hair blow dried, things like that, you can have your exfoliation and a mask going on to stop your skin drying out. If you're having any makeup artists or hairdressers working on you, make sure you've had your trial and make sure that you follow their instructions, for example, of how they want your hair to be. Some hair for styling and for some different styles is better as a second day wash. So some hairstylists won't even want you to wash on the morning of the wedding. They may prefer you to have washed the night before and conditioned, and then on the day of the wedding maybe use a little bit of dry shampoo, especially if they're wanting to get more volume, or if they're wanting to keep hair pieces in for you as well, or they're wanting to get more shape, to get more elaborate updos. So do check as well. And if you're doing your own hair, work out what's your hair really routine. What's the best mousse? What's the best shampoo? What's the one that gets your hair the shiniest but the fullest but the best for your style? So do actually have all of that. That would have been pre-planned, and again, have it all lined up. Maybe take an area if you're going away and getting married in a hotel, line all of your products up, the order, unpack them, treat them and treasure them as much as you do the outfit that you're wearing as well. Primers could be crucial too, because primers will help your makeup go on better, and it could be if you're a bit dehydrated that day, or if you're a bit more shiny that day, that if you just maybe have a couple of different primers with you just to make sure, in case you've got a little bit of skin issues that have actually come up. Makeup will be fuller and there will be more makeup going on, even for natural makeup. So if you're a bride that is not used to wearing makeup, or you're a guy and you want a more perfected look to your skin, then do make sure that you have either had trials, or if you're doing your own makeup, that you've got used to wearing that level of makeup, and you've got used to having brows on, that you've got used to having some contour, things like that. You can still do it in a beautiful way that on camera looks natural, but to make it last all day and to have those long wear properties, things like lots of really fine layers of makeup, that gives you the long wear property. Layering up textures, that gives you long wear property as well. Waterproof makeup, so waterproof mascara, waterproof eyeliners, or water resistant formulas like Westmore Beauty, things like that, long wear makeup, that is what is going to be perfect for you on the day. You also want to make sure that you've got with you things, or with your best friend or your bridesmaid or your mum or your party as well, that you've got some of the things there that you've already worked out, maybe even bought a second one if you're able to, so you don't run out of it. Of if it's the girls, then your lip product, your hand cream, your hairbrush, if your hair is coming down later on in the day, if you're changing your hairstyle later on in the day, finishing powder, maybe a bit of all-in-one makeup in case you need to touch up any areas, or if you need to touch up any under eye dark circles, anything like that, you've actually got those products with you. If you're a guy, you might want to carry your aftershave with you, again, something to refresh your hands with you, your hair gel with you as well. That might be sort of products. If you're a guy wearing makeup too, you might want to have your finishing powder or a mattifying finishing powder to take shine off your skin as well, which is absolutely great. I want you to think about fragrance, because we've discussed so far what you look like, but fragrance is very much about how you feel, and fragrance is another part of your really image that you're giving out with the wedding. So spend time before, maybe with your partner, or as a surprise to your partner as well, getting a new fragrance, and use that fragrance on the wedding day, and that will always then be your favourite fragrance that you can wear for anniversaries or have as a gift too. And also fragrancing the room, and fragrancing, if you're using faux flowers, actually fragrance them with your fragrance that you're using too. So it might be that you're having some very modern bouquets, or some modern arrangements, or not even having floral arrangements. It can be really quite cool to have arrangements, can't it, in table arrangements that actually don't have flowers in. They can sometimes often be more economical, but think about fragrancing the room in that manner. So it's really all things on the day. The more you can plan, the better. The more early you can be to line everything up, the better, and the more that you can actually get friends and family and just tuck products away that you might need later on in the day with a girlfriend or a best friend, so that they're there for you later on in the day, maybe when your second lot of guests actually arrive at the wedding.